All right, we back. And I'm glad that we're back. Because we're talking about social media and the way that it affects your relationship. But now we about to talk about these pictures and the likes and the comments that go up under pictures and things like that. Like, me personally, I'm going to talk about myself. I don't really get the crazy hard eyes and all that because I think, and this is just somebody else can be able to tell me different. I think that I interact on social media as if I'm married. Because I'm married, right? Now, I can't say that everybody under the sun that's on social media interacts in the way that their relationship is. And that's not my business to even to judge. Now, but I will say from a man's perspective, viewing what women post, and we coming to you next. From a man's perspective, at viewing what women post, it's just certain shit that I wouldn't be cool with. It's just certain posts, certain pictures, and how do you deal with it?
I feel like it's hard on females, the modern female.
This nigga always feel like it's hard on some girls.
It is because, like, y'all, if you're in a relationship, y'all hold us on definitely a high standard. But it's a... Pause right there. Do you realize that you're the prize? Exactly.
Hold on. Do you truly realize that you are the prize? Mm-hmm. All right. So if you are the prize, right? Mm-hmm. What good is it if everybody gets to see it?
So what's the difference in a woman doing a very non-raunchy lingerie shoot, very classy, very sexy. I'm a mom, I'm sexy. What's the difference in her posting that than posting a family photo in her swimsuit at the beach with the kids? If it's done in a tasteful way, I feel like
first of all, that swimsuit ain't gonna be the same.
It could be.
Not the mamas that I see.
Well, it just depends on what type of mama you're talking about.
There's a mama swimsuit and there's a bitch we outside swimsuit.
Okay, exactly.
There's so I have no problem with the risque photo shoot, right? But is that reserved for the home team or is it reserved for every nigga on Facebook?
The people. Let's just say the people.
Nah, because you're not posting them for the women to say, girl, do your thing.
Like, yeah, but women like to say.
I mean, you can.
Women like to say they get dressed for self-satisfaction.
Yeah.
And sometimes I never.
You know how many times I watch my own story? I don't give a damn about how many. Like, I watch my own shit. Like, this bitch. Look at her. This shit for me.
No, but at the same time.
So you don't want no likes? Well, post it privately. Since you don't care about the likes or you don't care about who's pressing the heart button,
but my thing is, it's such a double standard because you sit here and praise all these girls, the rappers, girls, and they can do this, they can do that. But it's like she can't do it because she's from the Ville. She can't wear this or can't post it because she's from the Ville. But we gonna love this bitch over here for doing it because she's crazy on it.
Nobody would even know who rappers' girlfriends are unless they girl told them. See, like girls tapped into that market, right? I wouldn't know who Little Baby girlfriend is.
You gonna know if you're on Instagram. You wanna know who everybody is on fucking Instagram.
I think females, women know more than
put it out
guys.
There, right? All right. So let me give you an example. I wouldn't know who Angela Simmons is, but I would only know who Angela Simmons is because she grew up on TV.
But you just seen her swimsuit edited photos.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But I mean, there's nothing wrong with the photo, but is she married? Or is she involved? And if she is, she makes her money off of those posts.
Okay.
So that's the major difference, right? That'd be like me hopping on Facebook rapping. You know what you would say?
But is it raunchy as her in the swimsuit? It ain't her titties out, her ass
because you kind of compared it to guys. So you know what you would say about a guy who just gets on Facebook rapping and shit? You might unfollow him. You be like, this nigga ain't no rapper. He's just a regular nigga from Fayetteville on here rapping. That's how people feel when they look at women doing what they see on TV. If that makes sense to you.
Okay.
Right? Now, it don't make it right or wrong, or it don't make it like we like it or dislike it or whatever the case may be, but we really just talking about how it affects
the relationship.
Their relationship, at, like at home.
I mean, it definitely has to be something that is talked about with their partner to make sure, it's okay and you're fine with that. And if you okay with that, as long as things are done tastefully, I feel like it's no issue. Now, if the man, don't do that shit, then, of course, I don't, respect
tastefully is all... Relative, it's relative to the receiver. It's
subjective, absolutely. So some guys want their women to go ahead and post. Go show that shit off, babe.
Right. But other ones nah.
Some people So
it's
it really depends on your significant other.
And your situation.
And it's so important to have that conversation with your significant
other before you post it?
Yeah, he's still before they get and I let him know the ideas of this is what I'm thinking about shooting, because I personally do those type of photo shoots. I'm not no stripper or no dancer, so I'm not doing nothing in no G-string or no wild shit like that. But I have done a lingerie shoot for the beauty of it. But I'm a hairstylist, I'm a stylist. People hire me to book them for their photo shoot. So this make me money. Okay, so don't think I don't do this shit for life. Okay, I get paid off this shit, bro.
I mean,
because the people give me a hard time. Not my man understands, but the masses be like, your husband, so many people. When I did that, I'm like, why does it? Mind your business.
Yeah,
but anyway,
but for me, right? What do y'all? Let me give you an example. The equal to a woman to a woman not having on clothes on Facebook, the equal to that, the guy's way is showing their money. You know how you feel like, well, I don't even know whether you do. You know how women like to say on Facebook, that's corny.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how people be feeling.
So y'all look at the girl.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. Because I see.
Hey, listen, even when they like it, they can. It's so weird, the way that people be operating these days, right? Because they'll like it on there. Okay, they'll press the like button or the heart or whatever, and
then talk shit,
and then get in their group chat and talk shit.
You
right?
seen this? You right? Because I do that shit. I like something
it's almost like how the women get up there and know that this girl don't have no business putting that on and be like, girl, serve them. Girl, do your thing. And then they get with their friends and say, hey, girl, did y'all see blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. So that's why, I be kind of concerned, right? Because social media, in my opinion, can really tear up a relationship.
It can, but I feel like it's still a discussion. So with y'all, so do you feel like it should be rules, when you get married?
I feel like there should be rules of everything.
But see, we just talking about one certain relationship too, male, female, husband, wife. But it's also family involvement as well too.
Yeah. No.
Family becoming for each other.
Something. Oh, you said, do we feel like what? About the rules? Go ahead, because I want to hear that full thought process.
I just wanted to know, what do y'all feel like is a cutoff point for y'all ladies to be you doing too much?
Nah, my nigga, run it by me.
Okay.
I don't care what it is, because if you had to think about it, that lets you know that it probably wasn't good. If you have to run it by me, you probably don't.
I really think
you know what I'm saying?
If you hiding, but see, this is the thing. Female, this is a double standard, because females are quick to say, oh, if your guy watching your posts and watching your stories and see what. No, not you a stalker. Oh, you super sensitive if you say something to me. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you too friendly out here, you out of line.
If you too friendly, then you out of line. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
What you? I see what you're saying. As someone who pushes it, I feel like I push it to the line. I walk on thin ice all the time, but I just that's just keeping it straight up. Yeah. But I also I'm running by them. I'm
hey, listen, I'm not even gonna front.
Straight up.
That's keeping it a man.
I'm a damn line stepper. You know what I'm saying? But my wife didn't have social media until probably the last 4 years. Right? So I'm talking about I mean, I was probably all the way reckless on there. You know, like, but not reckless, like, I would probably just say stuff that I probably wouldn't have said if I knew that she was tapped in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once she became, and now, it wasn't once she became tapped in, it was once I became what we perceive as professional. Then I started operating a certain way. Because one thing that a lot of people who know me know that it's important to me is my paper, right? So I can't mess up my money because of some comments that I made on Facebook.
I don't think it'd be my comments. I really think it's so much of it's probably my photos that if it was going to be any smoke, it would be those. But we talk about, I show him my ideas and my, you know, what I'm cooking up before I even set up the photo shoot and run it. I'm like, no, I think that'd be dope. So it's really just going over your partner and knowing their boundaries on
if your last name was Barbara,
media.
If your last name was Barbara, choke slams.
You think so?
Nigga, I know so.
Honestly.
Well, let me ask you
like this. Like this. Hey, put the camera on me. It'll be this. It'll be this for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't think so. What you
whole lot of domestic violence going on in there.
It's not that bad, people.
I don't know your page, so I'm not sure. But I would ask you though, is it a big difference from a female posting the stories versus a natural post versus Snapchat?
I feel like Snapchat get a little bit more of the raunchy ratchet stuff. Like, I personally feel like Snapchat does.
Everybody knows
Snapchat gives you soft porn.
Snapchat
or hardcore porn for some of y'all.
Snapchat is where you cheat. Everybody knows Snapchat is where you cheat. So 24-hour post, delete it. I mean, people understand how to use Snapchat.
And you can choose who see it.
And you can choose who see it. So
you can do that on IG now.
With us knowing that, right? With us knowing that, how big is the engagement of you using Snapchat, which knowing that your significant other might have an issue or not?
So let me say this. I don't think that it's okay, I know that people utilize it for cheating. I do know that. Right? And I won't even necessarily say cheating because those people might be single. So, you know, like I ain't gonna say cheating, but they just use it. Yeah. They just use it as a tool to bag, you know, guys or bag women. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand that, right? But the thing that I would have you know, like an issue where I couldn't figure out how to use it properly. And maybe that's just the old, you know, you like to call me old, Nick. You know, like, but maybe that's just me being old. Like, I didn't find it to be amusing. You know, like if I post something, I want it to be certified, stamped. Let that bitch stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on there, like it disappears.
And it's a little bit more proud. You can really, I feel like, pick and choose more what you give to the people more so than the Facebook and Instagram.
Well, you know you have that ability on Facebook though.
I mean, true.
People don't utilize it. Like you could put everybody can see this except.
Oh yeah, I just found out about that.
You just found out about that? Yeah, I mean, like you know, like okay. So let me use it as an example. I don't use it in a negative way. I used it like when I was thinking about taking Shay somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. And I wanted to ask people who may have been there, do you know, like nice hotels or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. So I might put everybody can see this except for Shay. And every last one of her friends. You know, like people who I know that she talked to, right? Mm-hmm. Because I don't want them to be like, yo, I see Rob was asking about blah, 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 you know. I just didn't want to deal like that. You know what I'm saying? So
in that way, it could be used as a good tool.
Yeah. But if I heard that, how would you feel if you heard y'all significant others was blocking y'all from posts?
Oh, that'll piss. Let me tell y'all how I found out my homegirl had blocked me from seeing some stuff. I was so mad. It was a girl in the airport that looked like that bitch. I almost jumped. I was getting pushed around because my foot was fucked up. I almost jumped out the wheelchair to fight her. To know she was blocking me from seeing her birthday. It's crazy.
You wanted to see her birthday that bad, Nick?
It was bigger than that. It was the fact other people was calling me about it, and I'm like, I only see to here, and they're like, no, they got the strippers. I'm like, what is she talking about? And I don't work on Snapchat like that. Like, I'm like an old lady with the phones in the app. So that shit bothers me. So if I found out my nigga was doing that, I would be livid. Cause this girl went, like, I swear the girl was just brown skin with a hat on and it looked like that bitch should have snapped and I wanted to fight. Like,
so do you
and why you blocking me? Why you being weird?
Do you feel like, because I know earlier you said about the rules and stuff like that, right? Do you feel like that your social media is y'all's social media?
No.
Right?
But y'all married.
You right, but no.
I don't know if anybody can see my eyes through here, but I feel like my social media is my social media.
Me too.
Right? I had my social media before I was married.
No, but it's your social media.
Yeah, but I had my car before I was married too.
With the asterisk.
So you feel like a married couple should have equal, like this is Ralph's and Sandra's Facebook.
This is your social media, but you better use it properly.
No, I mean, I already feel like that.
So
right?
what's rude? So what? So to
what is
you,
using it wrong?
What is using it wrong?
Like,
do you feel like I use it wrong?
I don't know.
I mean,
once again, I don't know.
Don't try to get us to evaluate you. Do not try to get us to evaluate you. And, no, but I do see like a lot of your posts. I mean, not the posts. I'm talking about like your story, because I see those even when I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Because I might log on Facebook. You know, the story of your friends and stuff will come up on top. Now, as far as that, I see you post a lot of your, you know, like a lot of your clients and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. You know, like so. I mean, that's cool. You're using it to get money. I mean, nobody can't knock that.
In my field, nowadays, girls will come to you, like, a lot of people say, like, have it separate, you know, your personal from your separate. But nowadays, girls will come to you just because, oh, she cool. Oh, look what she got going on. I just want to see what she about. And I've had, like, people come to me like that. And people have come up to me and was like, oh, I knew you the last time I seen you because I watched your wedding, and I not know her name, told me my whole wedding week, like, broke all my shit down.
You big advertisement.
Somebody told me one time that they knew me on social media before they met me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I wasn't paying no attention, so you never know who's watching. You never know who's paying attention.
And like, it's about the money. You can get the money.
I mean, you could definitely get some serious money. It's a lot of money through social media. It's a lot of money.
All money ain't good money.
God damn it,
right. That's a word.
You know, like that's what I got ready to say. All money ain't good money. Like, I'm not risking. This is just me, and that's not a shot at you, Nick. I'm not risking my relationship for
some money.
Yeah, I'm not risking it for no money.
You think I risk mine for some money?
No, no. We just got finished talking about you. That's why I said that.
No, we about to flip the table, Trav. This podcast is about to go left. Okay, we about to go viral for real.
but just, I mean, like, you know, like, I walk light on social media when it comes to my relationship now.
Because that's
like, I can't
that's
say that
social media. That's not your social media. That's Shay shit.
I don't even care. If it is, so what? You know what I'm saying? If it says social media, so what? Man, I ain't doing nothing on that. You know, like if you want to see me ride in the car, you know, 'cause that's all I got for you. I got this in the car. That's all I got. If I go to a party, you get about 3. You know, like, I mean, but that's all. Like, I only use social media to really make money or to get certain feelings off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta watch them feelings, because those feelings, just because you feel a particular way, those feelings can be disrespectful to your significant other, friends or family.
Right. Job.
Right. Oh, definitely, you know, job, and the importance of how you're being perceived. Social media, you know, like social media takes a very big toll on that. And even in your regular life, because I've seen people get charges based on social media.
Oh yeah.
You see the Rico case with all the Atlanta boys right now.
I mean, but I see people selling drugs on social media. It's the weirdest thing.
Guns.
Yeah, you selling guns. You selling drugs. You telling people tap in for the loud. Like, I think stuff like that.
I don't understand
weird.
it, but I mean, it's definitely.
But I don't think it's for us to understand because we passed there.
Absolutely. But PSA. Time for PSA. Listen. Yeah. Take this to heart. Don't put anything on social media you don't want anybody to know. It's just almost like, if you don't want a secret to get out,
Don't tell nobody.
Facts. That's a good note going into our next break.
Tell them about the break, man.
Definitely, this would be the time where you guys can promo your stuff, bring us some merch. One of these hats are from my homegirl's upcoming hat line, Lids by Cook.
What is it
Look
called?
it up, Lids by Cook.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's lit. So make sure y'all hit one of us up to get your shit sponsored. No, I'm just playing.
We're not really playing. Sponsor.